rich man spends $300 million on bride price to marry international supermodel. But when he got home, he just put her on a shelf for himself to admire. The woman's clothes, food, housing and transport are all on the shelf. But 3 years later, the rich man doesn't come home all day. Amy's happy life seems to have hit rock bottom. The woman decided to leave the shelf to have some fun with her life. She lived on the shelf for 3 years. The short height of 3 meters seemed like 3,000 meters to her. She tries to throw her high heels down, but watching the horrific fall of her shoes, Amy instantly had trouble breathing, so she had to turn her back. She slowly lowered her body down. She couldn't reach the ground with her feet. She had to gather her courage and let go of her hands. Amy plunged into the abyss in an instant, but when she reached the ground, she found she had finally made it. It was only a 3-meter drop, but having not used her feet for so long, Amy had actually forgotten how to walk. She used her hands to hold her legs up and slowly kept her balance. She finally managed to step out of the mansion. The air outside was so fresh, Amy couldn't help but dance in the street. She embraced all the new and wonderful things she saw. She greeted people with enthusiasm. The freedom and romance of the air made Amy feel like her old self at last. But just as she was about to embrace the sea, a huge wave hit her. It snapped her back to reality. Amy then realized, after 3 years of living a life of value, she had no job and no studies. What could she do when she returned to society? So she wandered aimlessly through the streets, until Amy saw a beauty shop.